We talk about how boring, how mundane the New England Patriots can be in their day-to-day regimen. Man, they need things like this. And this is where a coach like Bill Belichick, he realizes that, wow, let me get someone in there who has a championship attitude. And very seldom do you see a coach like Belichick. He's going to trust the speaker to take up time that he would typically be speaking to the players. So having someone like Kobe, it's really important. You see someone, Nick Saban does this all the time. I believe he's the best in the business at it, is bringing in profound speakers, people that have been successful at a lot of different things so that the players, they kind of hear the same thing coming from a different messenger. So Nick Saban, he trusts the speakers in being famous to be able to do the right thing a lot in front of his players, more than I've seen any coach. Belichick needs these types of things because he has the type of message that if you keep hearing it and hearing it and hearing it, you can be a little bit tone deaf to what he's saying. Kobe and Belichick have a lot of the same principles.
What about when you were playing? Do you recall any athletes coming in, any stars coming in?
I was very fortunate that I had Dennis Green. I ain't need no Kobe Bryant because Dennis Green, he dropped wisdom on us from Bill Walsh, Mike Holmgren, a lot of Andy Reid. All of them kind of grew up on the same coaching staff. So Dennis Green, yes, we did have some outside speakers, and also with my brother growing up in the NBA. Like I've had Magic Johnson talk to me, Isaiah Thomas, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So I've had a lot of them personally been able to take time and be able to help me out.
Flip side of that question, what's the favorite for you when you've been in the Kobe role? When you've gone and talked to a team, when you've gone and done something, when you've been the guy brought in from the outside, whether it was high school team or college team or whatever it is?
Yeah, I think going back to Ohio State when they played Michigan and Urban Meyer trusting me to be able to come up with something to be able to say in those moments, which I know before that type of game, man, you're just looking for a little something to give you an edge. I would say going back to Ohio State, speaking before the Michigan game, would probably be the biggest moment. I mean, I've had a lot of moments, man.
But that's
yes.
an important one.
Yes.
Especially with the...
Yeah, I think the trust. Because you know how big it is for the players, that the coach is trusting you that you could have something that would add to what he's already said.
What about when we huddle up every morning? When we all huddle up like this every morning, you give us the nuggets of wisdom before we come out here?
It's not always inspirational.
No, but it's nuggets.
You ever heard the thing, you got to know when your team needs the whip or the sugar cube?
Right.
Cece doesn't subscribe so much to the sugar cube portion of that.
But it's good. Look at us. We get along. We bring it every day. Because
just like Michigan, Ohio State, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, full disclosure. I come into Jenna's office around 5 o'clock, and I get out my pump, and I pump that thing up. Let's go, Jenna. Let's go. Let's do this thing, Jenna. Let's go. Let's go.
Couldn't be. I'm fired up in the morning.
Nick, I have to tone him down.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.